This article is entitled "A Worker Rescued After Falling into Grave at the Cemetery."
How big of a grave could it be that you'd be rescued?
I bet that happens more than you think.
But how
if
do you
you're
have to get
hand digging a
rescued
grave.
for? I don't understand.
Yeah. What? Some guy put his arm down and lifted the guy back up,
Like 20
That's pretty
feet deep?
I guess.
No.
Well, he didn't even fall all the way into the grave. Check this out. It was a freak accident in New Jersey just today, actually. Hetty rescued after falling into a grave during a burial. So they were lowering the casket in, and he fell down onto the top of the casket.
Oh, what if he rolled
I thought it fell on,
underneath and the
yeah,
casket was going to drop on him?
Casket fell on
It
him.
was an open casket.
Fantastic. 2 for the
Falls
price
on top
of
the body.
one burial plot there.
They just they're like, leave him down there. Just cover it up. Cover it up.
You know,
yeah, he was taken to a local hospital. His condition is unknown.
Also, we were there while we were in Grandma's birthday. Her friend was there, who's also like 90 something, and they were talking about what they're gonna do when they're like how expensive it is for a funeral and stuff.
We talked a lot about
being cremated and things. How it's so expensive, and I was like, man, it's more expensive to die than it is to like have a couple kids. Like,
what a ripoff, man!
It really is. Can't you just? And I said, this is what I said. I said, I think if Joe were here, he'd say, like, I can't just bury me in the backyard. It'd be so much cheaper. Just
yes, exactly.
There are laws against it.
Build me a box out of wood.
Joe, I'll build you a box, okay? If you go first, I'll build you a box.
Thank you.
Okay, well, change your local laws, because there are laws against it in certain states where you can't just bury yourself in the backyard.
No, we'll do it in a cemetery, but I mean, I'll just build a simple box. Then throw down a blanket, and we'll just set them in there, and
do you know how much a plot is?
I'll give you a pillow.
I think a plot is cheaper than a casket. I think the casket is where they really get you.
Yes, you're right.
And the funeral services, because you gotta have a funeral.
Well,
also,
you could have the funeral.
I don't want an open casket. I don't want anybody seeing me in that state. That's embarrassing. Just bury me.
Ben already told us he wants to have an open casket. He wants to be completely naked. Remember when he said that?
I do remember that. Yes, I don't think we're gonna do that, but yeah.
See me as who I am.
I want you to see all of me.
Can't they 3D print a casket by now? And just save everyone some money.
Can we have AI generated images shown like when we were alive over our body or something? There's just like a fake dummy with like a AI generated whatever.
Yeah. Just congeal me down into like a tube full of liquid and be like, this is him. He's
like Pierce.
Preserve those liquids until one day they can inject that knowledge into
someone else. Yeah. Or that DNA. Someone should get on a movement here and say, caskets are really what's destroying our forests. We need to move forward with something else.
No.
Biodegradable.
Caskets.
Plastic bags.
Are racist. Just say caskets are racists, and they'll figure it out.
They used to bury all kinds of people
the under
of other races.
Privileged can't afford a casket, so it is
a
racist.
privilege to have a casket. You shouldn't.
And so they'll eliminate caskets.
They should be free. They should be free.
You don't even need to. Just put me in the ground and start shoveling the dirt on. I don't need.
Yes, that's fine.
A box.
No, I need to wrap you in a blanket or something. I don't know.
I'm with Joe on this. I'd rather be just like, in case I'm still alive, just be suffocated by dirt than stuck in a box.
That's not worried about that, really.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah, how would you like to wake up in a box? You're like, get me.
I don't know. How many stories have we read where people are dead, but they're not?
Yeah, so it's just, yeah.